Hortibreed is a leading Belgian plant breeding company. Hortinno is Hortibreed's consumer label. Hortibreed has built up considerable expertise and is always on the lookout for successful innovations. Hortibreed specializes in breeding azaleas and rhododendrons. Breeding and marketing this home and garden selection are Hortinno's two key activities. For more than 30 years, Hortinno has been putting the most innovative and high-quality varieties onto the market, plants that appeal to the imagination. Every year, some 50,000 plants are sown and appraised, and only the best of these are kept. In its breeding program, Hortinno works constantly to develop new species that satisfy consumers' requirements. To do this, we cross the best parent plants and only select the offspring that combine the strongest features of both parent plants. It takes 8 to 10 years to put a new species like this Rhodo XXL on the market. The process requires great skill and a strong spirit of innovation. Our production partners' employees ensure that we obtain highly uniform plants to satisfy the requirements of the most demanding customers. The light in the professional greenhouses is kept at an ideal level of intensity, ensuring that the plants develop optimally. Hortinno works with professional production partners who keep a constant eye on the quality of the plants to guarantee the best Hortinnos. All the home and garden varieties are produced on a site that covers more than 20 hectares. Partly thanks to the commercial strength of its trading partners, Hortinno has created a great market image for itself with a range of extra flowering plants, azaleas, japonicas and rhododendrons for home and garden decoration. This investment in an innovative convertible greenhouse guarantees that the Hortinno rhododendrons grow in the best conditions all year round, and that Hortinno is bringing plants onto the market that have great leaves and look wonderful. Hortinno has considerable expertise with flowering azalea pot plants for indoor use and produces about 1.5 million plants a year. To maintain a steady supply of Hortinno azaleas over the coming sales seasons, cuttings are taken from the plants in production each year. Only the best quality cuttings are retained and planted in the blue Hortinno plant pots. The number of cuttings per pot depends on the size of the pot. The cuttings are planted carefully, and then the pots with the cuttings are covered in a plastic film. This film stays in place over the cuttings for 8 to 10 weeks to ensure optimal rooting. The cuttings spend the next 2 years growing into adult Hortinno plants that are pruned periodically during the production process to help shape them into plants compliant with market demands. During the period of the year prior to the sales season, the Hortinno plants are put outside in an open container field until October. Now the plants can get stronger in the open air so that they comply with the stringent standards of the Hortinno quality label. All Hortinno plants are sent out with a triangular Hortinno label. The home range also conveys uniformity during distribution thanks to Hortinno's new blue outer packaging in exactly the same color as the pots. The Hortinno range includes a Hortinno home selection and a garden selection. The home selection currently consists of a series of azaleas for indoor use. Hortinno has introduced 4 style categories in its B2B2C range, partly to appeal more specifically to the consumer. Mood and interior experience are becoming very important, along with the storytelling that accompanies the plants, certainly on social media. There is the authentic category, where it all began. That is where we find the Christines, including the well-known plant Christine Maton. In the retro category, the classic collection is a must-have. Classic bicolor is our best seller. Then we have the dynamic style with the spring collection. The Nora Linda with its fresh color palette is a highlight here. The fourth and final category is the vintage style, aimed at the slightly younger modern consumer. This includes the Lime collection. Lime has flowers in a unique leaf green color, which means these species fit perfectly into the trend for greenhouse plants. Every Hortinno is characterized by an extra long flowering period, shiny, dark green leaves, a uniquely structured flower, and limited loss of brown sepals. And then there is the garden selection for outdoors, with the evergreen japonica. It is available in 6 colours: red, bicolour, white, orange, lilac and pink. Last but not least are the 2 rhododendrons, the Red Devil and the Rhodo XXL. A focused and supportive approach to marketing ensures that Hortinno B2B2C is a leader among plant breeders in its field. Continuing to strengthen and expand our market share based on this image is a significant future challenge for Hortibreed's management. Enjoy extra long flowering plants.